So, in your career, how have you seen this whole concept of executive presence evolve? Because the term gets thrown around a lot, and I think there's a lot of different understandings as to what it means. But for me, I think you and I are very much on the same page in terms of, well, what does that look like? Um, but have you seen how have you seen it evolve yourself?
I think one, if we think about it from the perspective of women in leadership, I think I first have seen it where women have clearly embodied more and more executive presence over the course of my career. I think early in my career, women shied away from the opportunity to really show their executive presence in many cases.
Mm.
And I'm thrilled to see more women step into this confident, bold um, position of equals when they're in the room. So over my career, there are many rooms that had no women in them otherwise, for board meetings or executive meetings. And now as that's become more frequent, not always perfect, but more frequent, it is women are right there at the table, speaking up, speaking as loudly, conveying their ideas with confidence. So I think women have come to the forefront more.
Mm.
And then as far as those women, as I've seen them, I think they have become more, what's the right word? Enthusiastic or authentic,
Ambitious.
I think,
Yeah.
in the moment of, you know, I remember when Hillary Clinton was running for the campaign and everyone talked about how she was only able to wear pantsuits.
Yes.
She needed to look like a man in order to be in a room with men and have that kind of presence. And today, I don't feel like that's the case at all. I think I can wear a bright red dress to a meeting and still have executive presence. I think there's a level of authenticity and um, embracing gender that has also become okay across time for women to have at the same time they have executive presence or confidence, or gravitas in the room.
I think we have so much opportunity now as women to be able to dress authentically and create a personal brand for ourselves and for that to be recognizable across all platforms and I think there's the opportunity for women coming through to be able to look at a woman who is influential, who has fabulous executive presence, who's being recognized for her talent and her successes, to be able to say, I want to be like that. And so raise the bar for themselves to strive to be that. And I think that's where we've maybe lacked in the past is that there's been very, I wouldn't say very few women, but you have to search really hard to find those standout women. And being in Australia, we are a much smaller country than you. So the opportunities to spot those women over here are few and far between too.
Well, we should keep looking and we should hold them up and embrace their level of charisma and energy and intelligence and make it okay for them to be authentic women in leadership positions.